Hey y'all, Dekumon here and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Last time we finished up the 2.2 patch storyline with a rousing battle with Leviathan and a little jaunt through Halatali after it's had some renovations. And afterwards, I was kind of two minds. I had two major options I could work on. I could do either the Crystal Tower quest line or I could work my way through the Coils of Bahamut. And in the end, I flipped a coin. I lost, so we're going to be working on the Coils of Bahamut. I was kind of hoping not to have to do this one first, but hey, that's the way it goes. So we're going to call it to Eorzea, who has an actual buttload of quests. So most of these are for Extreme Primal, specifically Extreme Leviathan, Extreme Mogomog, Extremes of Garuda, Ifrit, and Titan. This one we'll get to a little later. That one actually leads to a special Primal fight that doesn't have an Extreme mode. And the one we're after is Primal Awakening. When the sinewy moon did wane, there sounded a blood-curdling roar. A new Primal has roused, the portents gave us to believe, one whose identity yet lieth beyond our ken. By thy hand, 3 Primals have since been vanquished. As each returned to the ether, 'twas observed that tremors foreshadowing the 4th grew in strength and frequency both. The being doth quicken, and in time it shall become a scourge upon the land. Yet even as we pondered a course of action, a benevolent soul did arise, one who would forestall this threat. Though she be tender in years, she is true of heart and steadfast of resolve. She would solicit thine aid, if thou art willing to proffer it. Lest thou wonder, this maiden is of our order. Thus did the Ascendant straightway consent that thou shouldst assist her, however thou mayest. As soon as thou art able, hie thee to Wineport, where thy petitioner doth await thee even now. Thou shalt for a certainty find her visage strikingly familiar. Oh, familiar you say? Well, let's head over to Wineport and see. Oh yeah, you are familiar. Check it out! Someone who hasn't been around the main story very often decided to poke their nose out.
It has been a while, adventurer. As I recall, my brother Alphino took the liberty of introducing us when we first, and last, met. But for the sake of propriety, I'll say Levio, I thank you for coming. I have heard much and more of your exploits. By your hand, the Black Wolf is slain and his Ultima weapon destroyed. You are possessed of great strength and courage, that much is plain. I shall have need of one such as you, if I am to see my mission through to its conclusion. As you may be aware, the violence of Dalamud's fall changed not only the face of the realm, but also the base of the realm. Specifically, it played havoc with the etheric currents, creating vast confluences of ether below the surface. Among other phenomena, this led to the formation of subterranean caverns at key points of stress. One such cavern lies beneath Castrum Occadens and extends to only the gods know where. Despite appearances, Castrum Occadens is as much a research facility as it is a fortress. Gaius van Belsa chose the site for no other reason than to probe the caverns without interference. As you went about vanquishing the returned primals, I observed a repeating wave pattern in the ether, corresponding exactly to the dates on which you were reported to have filled Ifrit, Titan, and Garuda. Upon closer examination, it became clear that these unique waveforms emanated from deep beneath the aforementioned stronghold. Weird. Crucially, I recorded the same pattern during the recent celebrations, and have since been given to understand that this phenomenon bears a disquieting similarity to one observed shortly prior to the calamity. 5 years ago, my grandfather invoked the power of the 12 that he might contain Bahamut. Alas, his efforts failed, and he vanished, together with his foe. I would know the truth of what transpired that day, of grandfather's fate, and of the metamorphosis that swept across this land. In casting light upon these mysteries, we will find a way to cure what ails this world. It is my belief that the answers I seek lie hidden within the depths of the cavern. I would have you accompany me on an expedition to find them, Dekumon.
What about the Garleans?
If truth be told, I am not wont to rely upon others, and have thus far handled matters alone. Yet I am not blind by my limitations. Unescorted, I cannot hope to succeed in this endeavor. I swore that I would find a way to restore peace to Eorzea. If you desire the self-same, then aid me, as you aided my brother and the Scions.
Come on, I'm not gonna say no.
I am in your debt. You are a man of action, and I sense that we will accomplish much together. But let us not waste any more time. As I mentioned, Castrum Arcadens straddles the cavern I wish to explore. If I am to have a hope of reaching it alive, I will need you to infiltrate the stronghold first and locate a path into the depths. Once you have done so, pray report your success to Storm Private Jabroka. You may consider her my assistant here in Wineport. I have every faith that you will not fail me. 12 speed your way, Dekumon.
Alright, fight your way through Castrum Occidens. That sounds fun. Wow, you guys are 49. You guys are no slouches. Knock knock, pizza delivery. Just walk right through them. Don't care, don't care. You guys can't stop me. This isn't a duty calls. I can just walk right past every one of y'all. There will be no consequences, none whatsoever. None of you can catch me. Oh, those two vanguards, however, those I might actually have to play with. Wow, destroyed. Yeah, 2 or 3 good shots on each of you and you're no problem. Don't mind me. That's what dual cast is for. Man, I'm just not getting any procs, that's all. Nope. Good night. Yeah, you guys were way too easy. All right, exploratory site gate. Yes, please. Poking, deciphering. Oh, report to Jabroka. Problem solved. Now I just go back. Oh, you must be Jabroka.
I've been expecting you, Dekumon. By your coming, I take it you have successfully located the cavern entrance inside Castrum Arcadens. So, that's where it's to be found. Marvelous. Oh, but allow me to properly introduce myself. Jabroka is my name, and it is my honor to serve Lady Alice. Though, for reasons of convenience, at present I also serve the Maelstrom. The uniform accords me certain privileges, you see. In particular, ready access to the Maelstrom's regional scouting reports. They provide a wealth of local knowledge, including information on secret passages. But enough about me. I shall notify Lady Alice of your discovery, that she may prepare for the expedition. Though I don't doubt your abilities, none can say what dangers lurk beneath Castrum Arcadens. For my lady's sake as well as your own, please spare neither preparation nor caution. Pray choose your companions well.
The duty finder has been updated with a new regular duty. Yeah, this is where the Binding Coil of Bahamut entrance is. Technically, it's kind of a funny spot for it, but hey, it's the way it goes. All right, before I get into the coils, I suppose I should explain what my plan is for this. I'm going to put up a posting on the party finder, basically going to get 7 or maybe less random people who are of sufficiently stupid high level that we can diesel through all of the coils without worrying about mechanics, because I'm going to warn you right now, the coil fight mechanics are really challenging. They are, in effect, savage level difficulty before savage was ever a keyword, which means they're a pain in the ass to deal with, which means there's no story version that I can run through without having to basically grit my teeth and grunt through mechanics. So it's much easier to grab some level 80s off of the party finder and just steamroll these fights. I know it's not the way I'd like to do it, but these fights are really stupidly hard, and gonna be honest, I'm not very familiar with most of them, owing to the fact that by the time I hit endgame on my original character, it was patch 2.4 already, which means we were starting to get ready for Heavensward. So I didn't really get into the coils at all back then, because I was definitely not comfortable with endgame rating. Hi there. But that's basically my story, and I'm going to stick to it. If you want to learn about the mechanics of any of the coil fights, however, I strongly recommend tracking down either Mr. Happy's or MTQ Capture, aka Mistech. They both do really, really good guide videos, and to be honest, anytime I'm going into a new extreme or savage level fight, I tend to look at their stuff to make sure I'm not going in completely 100% blind. But that being said, I'm going to put up the party finder, and when I see you guys again, we should be ready to head into the first coil. Situated upon Vilbrand, Castrum Akadens is more akin to a research facility than a fortress. Even before its first pillar was driven into the ground, Legatus Gaius van Belser had ordered his people to probe the fragment of Dalamud, which fell at that precise location. The impact resulted in the creation of vast caverns pervaded by corrupted crystals. Though unknown dangers lie in wait within, you must brave them all if you are to learn the truth of the calamity. This one actually has an item level requirement of 70. In fact, I believe all of the coils... No, the first one actually jumps all the way up to 82. Wow. Oops. And unfortunately, I was responding to somebody in chat, which means you guys are going to have to deal with the little sensor bar at the corner. Yes, here we are. Welcome, everyone, to the Binding Coil of Bahamut, otherwise known as Imperial Exploratory Site, 237 Yalms. Okay, so before I get started here, hold up, guys, come back, no. Oh, okay, fine. Anyway, you might notice I'm running this with a far smaller number than you'd expect for this normally. We're doing this undersized, and 4 level 80s.
The scars left by the calamity
Is more than enough to diesel through this.
I can scarce breathe for the sulfur of ether. Tell me, have you ever seen corrupted crystals such as these? Such crystals manifested across the realm when the course of the great river of ether was irrevocably altered 5 years ago. Behold, one of the objects that caused that alteration, a fragment of the lesser moon, Dalamud. Ancient Alleg created Dalamud, or Meteor to use the Garlean name, to serve as the celestial prison for Bahamut. Its fall inflicted grievous wounds upon the land, wounds that have yet to heal, as is evident from the corrupted crystals. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. What the hell is that thing? The giant death ball? Is there a mini Death Star down here? Amazing. Dalamud's internal defenses still function in spite of everything. A testament to the ingenuity of the Allegans. The Garleans seek to appropriate their advanced technology, I'm certain of it. Wow. We are about to come face to face with secrets that have long laid buried within the sands of time. Great dangers may lie beyond, but we have come too far to turn back. The truth of the calamity is within reach.
Alright, and I think everyone already buzzed ahead. Oh my god, yeah, they did buzz ahead. Alright, now we can continue. I had a little detour to make sure everybody got shown correctly here. Wow. That's a thing. And oh, I apologize, my crew is just a touch overzealous. They actually took out that giant red death ball before I even got out of the cutscene.
Gods preserve. Dark wings that would engulf the very heavens. These could only belong to Bahamut, the primal who laid Eorzea to waste 5 years ago. At Katno, my grandfather sought to imprison Bahamut anew by invoking the power of the 12. Alas, the dreadworm proved too powerful, and he soon broke free of his confines. Yet instead of resuming the destruction he had begun, Bahamut vanished. Where the two no one knew until this day. But I do not understand. If Bahamut is truly a primal, how is it that he retains his physical form? Did grandfather defeat him? Or is there some other explanation? We must press on if we are to learn the truth.
Oh, they're already passing through. Jeez, guys. Oh my. Oh, and he's gone. Who might have that been? All right, down to the next section we go. God dang, these guys are thirsty. They're already through 2 areas and I haven't even caught up with them yet. I don't think you guys fully comprehended this part about we need to work together here. Jeez. Oh. Oh, that's not good. That's a big old snaky. Wow. The question is going to be, will I even make it to the fight before these guys murder it? Yeah, god dang, they buzzed through everything here. They killed, this area is supposed to be full of small fries to take on, all level 50, and these guys just disintegrated them before I even made it through here. Yeah. All right, well, we made it here at least. Okay, time for the first boss, Caduceus. Let's see, how fast will this boss melt? Oh my gosh. It's not even a normal enemy and he's gone. Oh, right, he splits in two. I forgot he splits in two at the end of this. Yeah, that's the power of level 80 there, baby. There we go, duty complete. Oh, and that's the end of the first coil. At the depth of 912 yalms, you find your path blocked by Dalamud's internal defenses. Born of advanced Allagan science, these spherical constructs are still fully functional even after eras in existence, and will seek to annihilate all intruders or be destroyed in attempt. And down we go, deeper down into the dungeon. Yeah. Imperial Exploratory Site, 912 yalms. Oh, I remember this place. This is the mini maze. This one has actually one of the most unusual things and has a pretty cool story behind it. This area was really well, or not, I should say not well done. So, this one is odd because of how the enrage mechanic for the actual boss works. I'm not even gonna get a cast, am I? No. Okay, I guess we're going this way. Or, all right, guys, you can only go one. All right, fine. I guess we're going this way. Doesn't matter to me. Really doesn't. So the final boss is actually one of these nodes, but every one of these nodes we kill deprives it of a mechanic. Now, to be fair, all of these mechanics are really stupidly easy. Well, not stupidly easy. Actually, a lot of the mechanics in this are really annoyingly difficult. Oh, there we go. I got lost there. But there actually was there it is, the actual final boss there, the ADS node. So there is actually a really interesting way to handle this fight at the end. And that was to basically wait for the boss to hit its enrage marker and then just annihilate it, because its enrage would not auto kill you at the end. It would just start pulsing high damage AoEs, and players figured out, hey, we can just heal through this. He's not doing any actual mechanics during this, so as long as we can heal through his enrage, we'd win. So and that's basically how turn 2 basically became a joke amongst, you know, the player base. Okay, that takes care of turn 2. Time to head to turn 3. At a depth of 1,233 yalms, your party comes upon the fragment of Dalamud the Garleans had sought. Its true identity is the Ragnarok, a colossal starship which fell away from the Lesser Moon moments before Bahamut first free of his prison over the Cartanu Flats. To reach your destination, you must venture through this relic of ancient Allag. Stay ever on your guard, for every shadow may conceal dangers. Jeez. Yeah, just keep on going down. Down we go. Now, turn 3 here is actually an oddball amongst raids in that there is no boss. There is nothing but normal enemies in this. Now, granted, for their level, the normal enemies here were pretty tough, but yeah, there's no actual boss, which makes this area actually really odd. There's also no loot for this, which makes it really, really odd for a raid that there was A, no loot, and B, no boss. And yet, for the old times, you know, you had to run this because you had to run the coils in order. You didn't have a choice. You had to complete this every week as part of your lockout. And kind of got annoying for people. They were like, whoa, God, now it's time to go through the snooze fest that is turn 3. Whee! I think we went the wrong way, guys. You know, high level players, yes, but we're all idiots. There we go. This is the one we want. You know, it's been ages since I've been in turn 3, so I haven't the foggiest where I'm going. All right, good. We are going down the right way. Yeah, as long as we're advancing downward, we're doing the right thing. Also love the coil music. It's the reason I use the coil music for the, all right, yes, the silent terminal is how we bust through these energy fields and get to the lower levels. But yeah, it's the reason I'm using the coil music for my outro music anymore. I believe we go this way. Yep, there we go. Keep going down, that's the right answer. Where to next? Yeah, I think that's the right way to go. Yeah, if we're finding enemies, we're going the right way. Jeez. Gotta love level 80s, man. Cause damn, they made that look easy. As for me, I am just happily going along for the ride, basically. All right, getting there now. Yeah, you can see, like I said, this third coil area is kind of dull. It's sad but true, but thankfully it's very short. I think we have to. There we go. Oh, yeah, right. We went up. I'm actually getting the cast stuff. Barely. Come on. You gonna send me flying or not? There we go, dang. Sometimes that thing's really sensitive. Poke us a silent terminal, and this should deactivate the last energy barrier. I believe it's the last energy barrier. We're pretty damn close to it. Oh. There we go, now we can get through. Whoa, down we go! Yep, there we are, mapping the realm. It's the lowest level. Now the enemies here are, like I said, they're all basically trash. You know, for fresh level 50s when this came out, yeah, it might have been a little tough. But for this crew, yeah, this crew's just making it look stupid easy. Yeah, I'm not sure which way we're supposed to go, so. Believe this is the right way. Yeah, the problem is I always get lost in the coil. Oh, I may actually have to take this thing out myself. That's fine, I can do that. Or the paladin can smite the damn thing from 50 yards away. That works too, I suppose. There we go, now we're headed down. I always worry, I know those jumps are pre-scripted, I always worry when I see those, it's like, oh God, am I about to fall to my death? And it would not surprise me at some point. It would just be like, yeah, I'm just literally about to fall to my death. Oh, getting closer to the bottom. Jeez. Now one good AoE from these guys and they just annihilate everything. Don't think this was, oh no, this was the right way, because we gotta get that, terminal right there. There we go. Yeah, we all poked the terminal at the same time, all four of us, just, there we go. Duty complete. Yeah, see how easy this was? Yeah, we did that in what, 5.5 minutes, yeah. All right, everybody's ready to go. Time to head into turn 4. At 1,524 yalms below the surface, employing the Ragnarok's drive cylinder as a makeshift lift, your party proceeds toward the main bridge. Yet you must work for every yalm you gain, for Dalamud's internal defenses will not allow you to pass unmolested. Wow, there isn't even an opening cutscene for this one. That's wild. That is wild. No, I think actually the cutscene comes comes a little later here. I don't remember this one. I think this is the elevator fight. Leave duty. No, that's definitely not what we want to do. Okay, yeah, he's got the right idea. Poke the elevator. Right, yeah, this is the oddball one. This is the one that doesn't start until after you poke this thing. 'Cause the whole fight happens on this drive cylinder here. 1,524 yalms. Yeah, it's raining shit. That's not good. Yeah, this one has no exploration. It's all just dealing with mobs. Some bigger than others, like that one, who, if you've ever played Final Fantasy XIII, would look oddly familiar. It's one of the big frickin' dreadnoughts. And these guys are just making it look stupid easy. See, this is why I went and got level 80s. Because these guys can make these things look stupid. And they get to show off some high level skills at the same time. Hi, Demi Bahamut! Oh my gosh, so much dieseling. Oh, that knight's got a thing for me. Bugs! So many bugs! Oh, well, it's gone now, I suppose. And look at that. Coil 4 is done in 1.5 minutes. Yeah, that was insultingly fast, guys. Oh, wow. All right, turn 4 is out of commission. As soon as everybody's ready to roll, we will commence turn 5. Having overcome the seemingly endless waves of hostile constructs, you and your stalwart companions continue the descent into an unknown abyss. At the depth of 1,910 yalms, you are assaulted by a winged terror, an ancient dragon brought to heel by the Alligans and made to do their bidding. The trials grow ever more arduous, but you are resolved to press on for the sake of the truth. There's our elevator, all the way at the bottom. Ooh. Oh, that's not a natural structure. Central core, 1910 yalms. Feels weird doing this with only a group of 4, but hey, that's the way to go. All right, and down we go. And this one does actually have 1 or 2. Oh, the right hand of Bahamut. It even just outright calls it out.
This is going rather more smoothly than I expected. It is indeed convenient to have a hero on hand. Gods, that the cavern should open up again, even at this depth. Huh, this resembles a finger. Oh dear. Oh my goodness. And so it should. This is Bahamut's hand. Holy shit, this guy was huge. As with its wings, it seems to be frozen. And for that I count my blessings. But once again I find myself wondering, how is it able to retain physical form? I had assumed that Bahamut's reversion to ether was the cause of the widespread changes to the realm. But if he is still here, then that theory no longer holds. What was it then that brought about the realm's sudden regeneration? There is still so much we do not know about Cottonu. I haven't the slightest inkling how deep these caverns run, but we must continue.
Okay, now, Coil 5, unlike the other ones, has no small fry. It is just a boss fight. And let me tell you, at level, this was a fight. This thing was a slog in 8 quarters, and I mean that exactly as I say it. Because this sucker, say hello to Twintania, one of the nastiest bosses that Final Fantasy XIV's ever put out. And probably one of the glitchiest bosses when it first came out. Not looking forward to this. Even at level 80, these are gonna be annoying. All right, Small Fry have to go first. That's the rule of this. Okay, Twitania is already down to 70%, 60%, 40%, 30%, and 20%, 0%. Yeah, that's over. Honest, a couple of the 80s were actually just a touch worried about this fight, but we disintegrated this thing so fast it wasn't even funny. Alright, there we go. The Binding Coil of Bahamut complete. Oh, this is a unique area. Alright, let's go poking things. Ooh. This is an ominous place.
This contraption, is it used to control the saturation of ether? I suppose there is only one way to find out. Well, I'm gonna kick it. Ooh. I'm not sure how this thing works. Am I doing something? The dragon you vanquished earlier. Doubtless you noticed the peculiar contraption about its neck. It was likely a receptor of some description, used to enslave the creature.
Yeah, it was hard to notice, but he does have a thing around his neck.
Ancient Allag possessed the means to control dragons, it would seem. The Ishgardians would kill for this knowledge, though to be sure, it could as easily be brought to bear against them. An army of dragons could turn the tide of any battle, as the Garleans once learned to their sorrow. I would not be the least bit surprised if they now sought to exploit this power. Whatever their plans, this serves as another reminder of the might of the Allagans. One cannot help but wonder how so advanced a civilization came to fall.
Don't remember if we actually find out how the Allagans go under or not. Ooh. Yeah, I heard that. Bahamut's roar again. Oh. What in the fresh hell? What? Oh. Well, the lighting's a lot nicer in here at least. You know, all that angry red light was just not pleasant to look at. Oh,
Gods be good.
what? Oh. Oh, this area's opening. Oh, that's a Bahamut.
This is Bahamut's head.
Oh shit, what in the hell? Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad.
And that enormous crystal, it pulsates as if it were a heart. Then the primal that had awakened was Bahamut all this time. No.
Oh shit. I'm sorry, I lost that line there. I'll probably do a screen cap of it in a little bit.
No. This cannot be true. This would mean that grandfather died for naught. Confound it. We do not know enough to strike at it now. We must withdraw. Who is that? No, it can't be.
What?
Grandfather, is it truly you?
That looks like Louis Swa from the cutscene, but what the hell's he doing here?
Don't leave me again. Please. Grandfather!
What in the heck's going on? Is this Allagan contraption trying to regenerate Bahamut? Or is it just trying to keep him in stasis?
I know. We can do no more for now.
I guess we can't do anything else. All we can do is just look and exit. Leave the Binding Coil of Bahamut. Yeah, that's all I can do. Oh. Oh. Is this where we entered? Doesn't look like it.
But this looks like...
It looks like Northern Thanalan.
How did we come to be in Northern Thanalan of all places? Oh, but such details matter little. Grandfather's alive, Dekumon! Bahamut did not defeat him! But why won't he return to us? I don't understand. This expedition has yielded more questions than it did answers. At any rate, we would both be better for a rest. Let us return to the Waking Sands and reflect upon what we have seen. Thank you, Dekumon. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
Alisaie's here now. And Eorzea got to do quest, Alisaie's Pledge. This is the one we're looking for.
Full glad I am for thy safe return. Lady Alisaie hath apprised me of thy many experiences. As thou wilt doubtless be aware, Master Louisoix was my lady's grandsire. Gravely concerned was I for her safety, but 'twould seem I need not have been so. With all my heart, I do thank thee for watching over her. But come, thou must speak with Mistress Alisaie upon that which transpired within the Binding Coil. May it serve to bring us closer to the truth of the calamity. Shall we begin then? Eorzea, I understand you have a report of your own to share with us. Aye, my lady. Even as thou didst emerge from the depths, an etheric disturbance betokening primal activity was observed. In Mordona was it marked first. By comparison of time and magnitude, we have since deduced its origin, the Cottonelle Flats. Strange. There have been no reports of primal activity in that region. It could only have been Bahamut. That would certainly explain how we came to be in Northern Thanalan. Somehow, the cavern took us all the way from Vilbrand to the heart of Adenard. 'Twould seem so, my lady. It is all but certain then. After Bahamut disappeared 5 years ago, he hid himself deep beneath Cottonelle, and has since lain dormant, regenerating. Aye, my lady. Taken together with thine own account of Bahamut's continued presence, the land's slowness to heal, and the disorder of the etheric currents do point to one conclusion. Bahamut stirreth. If left unchecked, the primal shall drink of Eorzea's life force, till he doth waken to rain ruin upon the land once again.
Well, we definitely can't let that happen.
Rest assured, I do not mean to give up. Dekumon, Bahamut may still live, but so too does Grandfather. For the past 5 years, he has been keeping vigil over his nemesis, making certain that the primal does not escape. Master Louisoix doth yet live. I durst not hope. And thou art certain 'twas was no mere manifestation of thine all too sorely felt grief. I know how desperate this may sound, Eorzea, but I saw him with my own 2 eyes, as did Dekumon. But he vanished deeper into the labyrinth before we had the chance to speak. 2 more like fragments of Dalamut pierced the earth when the lesser moon fell. One we have seen. If we could but find the other 2, I am certain that we will find Grandfather as well. If thou so believest, my lady, then I shall too have faith. If it pleases you, I shall notify the Grand Companies of this development. All Eorzea must stand united if we are to avert a repeat of the calamity. That will not be necessary, Eorzea. Being the great conciliator that he is, Alphinaud will seek to unite Eorzea of his own accord. If rumors are true, that endeavor is already well underway. So, let us leave the diplomacy to the diplomat, while we continue our investigation of Bahamut. I swear to you, no matter what it takes, we will find my grandfather and uncover the whole truth of the calamity. Dekumon, you have heard me swear to do these things, but without your strength, I cannot hope to make good on my word. The danger to Eorzea is not past. For the sake of all who abide here, I pray that you will ever be our sword in the darkness.
Oh, jeez, man. Don't put all this on me. I had help, after all. All right, yeah, the truth is down there. Lovely, I believe. Yep, all right, Uenjai's got our next quest, but I'm gonna leave this here for now. I'm gonna do each leg of the coil as a separate recording, just so I can save myself some sanity and maybe get some new adventures in each one. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me as I head down back to the second Coil of Bahamut. And before I head off, I have a quick special shout out to those who helped me out. All right, where's your names here? There we are, okay. So, before I head off, I want to give a special thanks to Maya Nightingale from Excalibur server, Zenboris Valbergard of Famfrit server, and Kitase Battlecat of Hyperion server. Thanks, guys. Your help was greatly appreciated, and maybe I'll see you around in the next video.